Would it be Ryan the Great? And today we are doing an NBA free agency talk. So the way we're just going to run this is free agency starts in about 10 minutes, and we're going to be live for the next 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, depending on how fast things are moving. We're reacting to all the moves live here, and then for all the biggest moves, we will have for a separate video. It's a dinner stream for me. I've already had a few moves. Recently, Max Christie signed a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Lakers. Chris Paul was just cut by the Golden State Warriors. I don't know. Teams for him? I don't know. Well, let's get the Lakers in there. I would say the Clippers, but they have Westbrook. You can maybe say the Rockets. That's a team that I think could use a half-decent backup point guard, or at least an okay one. NBA free agency starts officially in 7 minutes. The Thunder, that's another one. These are all teams that Chris Paul played for, but these are teams that could probably use him. I would say the Rockets definitely are one. They're a younger team, and they haven't made the playoffs yet. The Thunder kind of have that experience already, so they probably wouldn't need him as much. I don't know if any teams in the East would really want him or need him, but he's never played in the East before, so I doubt he would ever want to even come to the Eastern Conference. And I would say Phoenix, but they can't like sign anybody. The Spurs have strong interest. That's another. So the Spurs have interest. That's a good one. That's a good idea. Depends on whether he can play for a contender or not. I mean, do people think he can play for a contending team? Oh, I have news. James Harden plans to sign a 2-year, $70 million deal to stay with the Los Angeles Clippers. Okay. Interesting. So, you just paid Harden $35 million per year. I don't think you get Paul George back. This is probably something about LeBron. He might take a bit longer, depending on what they do. This is interesting. I don't think they're getting Paul George back if they're paying Harden that amount of money. Also, putting all this stuff on Twitter, if you guys, or X, if you want to call it at, make sure you guys go check that out as well. So when I'm looking down at my phone, that's basically what I'm doing. That's on X. Also have ESPN's free agency draft special up. I'll try to have headphones on. All right, so we have big perks, big predictions. So we have Bruce Brown to the Bucks in a trade. I like Toronto to hold on to him, so him being moved would not be out of the question. Guys like to sign extensions and then request trades now because of the CBA. So that's not out of the possibility. Trae Young to the Spurs. I don't agree. I think they're trying to go back to their old form of when they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. If the Hawks really want to rebuild now, then they would do it because the Spurs own their draft picks. I don't think it'll happen, though. The DeMar DeRozan a signing trade to the Clippers. Depends on how much you pay him. How much are you going to pay DeMar DeRozan? Because you're not paying him $30 million. You have to pay him at least 20-something. But Klay Thompson might get more than that, so I don't know. Klay Thompson and the Mavs, that's definitely something that can happen. I predict Klay Thompson and the Mavs. I think they need him. People say he had a bad year, but he still shot 39% from three. And the problem with the Mavs in the finals is they couldn't shoot the three. And 39% from three is not anything bad. So that I think that'll happen. Paul George to the Sixers. I love it. I agree. I think it'll happen. I made a report a few months ago that it most likely would happen. They're going to be aggressive to keep him. So, yeah. And the Sixers have the money to give him the max. Like, it's not like they have to do anything. So I think it'll happen. Oh, free agency's about to open, so get ready, everyone. Better stop eating like a pig. Me too. I am confused about the Clippers are doing. I agree with Zach a lot. If I'm Paul George, I'm going to the Sixers. The Magic are too young. Sixers are your best chance. I'm not even saying as a Sixers fan. Sam saying sign and trade discussions are being. Luke Cornette, 1-year deal to return to the Boston Celtics. I'm not surprised there. I thought they would keep him. Now I got to turn on ESPN 2. I'm not surprised with Luke Cornette. It makes sense. Sources say Klay Thompson is departing the Warriors and sign and trade. So they looks like they want to help him out. Luke Cornette returning to Boston. Just reposting stuff. There we go, baby. The free agency has officially begun. The three biggest free agents. Paul George, LeBron James, DeMar DeRozan, Klay Thompson, the biggest names so far. Okay, we know about James Harden. I want to get more information. Let's see in the next coming minutes what happens. Okay, we know about Kornet. I think this just, as I just mentioned, I think this tells Paul George that he's done in LA. You can't pay James Harden $35 million and then go out and pay however much, $35 million or whatever, for Paul George as well. Whatever his max contract is. Because the Clippers are unwilling to give him the max. Kevin Love returning to the Miami Heat. 2-year deal. $8 million plus. That is not a surpriser. The two sides said they were trying to work to get a deal done, so that is not a surprise. Still seems like that the Spurs have strong interest in Chris Paul, so we could see that maybe in the next coming hours. If I'm Paul George, I'm going for that full max, baby. And of course I did that because I'm a Sixers fan, but still. Yeah, Paul George definitely controls free agency because the Sixers don't have to operate with what the Clippers say because they can just sign him and not have to worry about anything. I don't get why they're immediately signing James Harden, the Clippers. It doesn't make any sense. Because I can't see any way Paul George stays knowing that James Harden gets $35 million and then they're not willing to pay Paul George the max. So it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, we know Kevin Love's returning. So it seems like when Paul George signs, that's when everything's going to start stockpiling up. That's what Brian Windhorst is saying. I don't disagree because once again, the Magic and the Sixers can do whatever they want. I mean, if I'm the Clippers, I'm trying to do everything to keep Paul George around. Are you really telling me that James Harden and Kawhi Leonard are going to get the job done? That just doesn't make sense to me. If you still believe in James Harden, then I don't know. All right, next time we get a commercial break, I'm going to take this downstairs. I'm going to run because I got to get back up here. I'm keeping the juice with me, though. That'll keep it with me. V8 strawberry and banana. That's the stuff, man. That is the stuff. I actually agree with what Norris is saying. He's saying that the Clippers knew this date was going to come for months, and they never did anything about it. So then why are we thinking that all of a sudden they're going to do it now? It just doesn't make sense to me. I agree. I 100% agree with that. I think it's either Philly or Orlando. I don't think he's just saying with the Clippers. Because why are they prioritizing James Harden over him? That doesn't make any sense. I understand it's gonna be hard for Paul George to leave, but at this point, I mean, what the hell? They just prioritize James Harden over you. James Harden's been there for 70 games or whatever. You've been there for what, 3 years, 4 years, whatever? Well, of course it's unmitigated failure if Paul George leaves. I mean, what the hell? They've done nothing. They made one Eastern Conference Finals or Western Conference Finals. Everybody's worried about the second apron, but for the Clippers, I mean, with Steve Ballmer money, I could give two damns. Yeah, this whole second apron thing doesn't make much sense, but I do somewhat understand it. And I don't understand how the Clippers could manage all these salaries and manage a whole team if they give Paul George the full 4-year max. Even even a 3-year would not work out for them. They can't pay all these guys. Like, how does that? It doesn't make sense. Sorry, Mosey. You haven't even seen Mosey. She's been quiet the whole time. Hi, Mosey. All right. I mean, this whole Clippers thing is just stupid because they don't know what they're doing. They're prioritizing the wrong guys. When it comes down to it, I mean, sure, Kawhi Leonard's probably the best player, but when it comes down who shows up the most, it's Paul George. I mean, what Brian Windhorst is saying is absolutely 1,000% correct. They knew this deadline was coming up. They never signed Paul George to that 4-year max, and now they're prioritizing other guys over him. Whoa. Are we meeting with Klay Thompson? Oh, shoot, I didn't even know that. We're meeting with Klay Thompson. Oh, boy, okay. Klay Thompson planning to have discussions with the Mavericks, Lakers, Clippers, and Sixers in the opening hours of free agency. So, I doubt we get Klay Thompson, but I like it. I like that we're meeting with him. All right. Sounds good, Philly. All right, so here's Bobby Marks. So we know that James Harden's staying with the Clippers. So they don't have a luxury tax currently, but saying you bring back Paul George, that's a problem for them. Yeah, and then you put Paul George in there. That you're over the second apron. Your luxury tax is $113 million. You can't pay that. Or you really want to go over the second apron with 3 guys that are getting paid a lot? The thing I don't. So you can't do a sign and trade with Paul George. That's not the Sixers have. If I'm the Sixers, I have no interest in that because the Sixers, if they pay Paul George $49.5 million per season, or next season, they still have about $8 million left in free agency, and you can go really get whoever you want. You can get the Anthony Melton back. You can get Kelly Oubre back. You can really do whatever you want with that. So you don't really you don't have to cooperate with what the Clippers are doing. So we're saying overnight here with Paul George could be a thing. Okay. The Nets are taking offers for Ben Simmons as they enter a rebuild. Oh, God. LeBron, all right, we'll talk about LeBron next. If they're going to talk about LeBron, I'll talk about LeBron. Whatever they're really going to talk about, I'm going to talk about myself. I'll talk about LeBron in a few minutes. I'm going to go take my stuff downstairs. All right, hold on, chat. All right, chat. Here's the thing about LeBron. Does anybody see LeBron taking a pay cut? I don't see LeBron taking a pay cut. He should take a pay cut. He should take this whatever mid-level exception or whatever, but he's not taking a pay. I just don't see him taking that pay cut. He never really takes pay cuts. If he really, really knows that the pressure is mounted on him, and he thinks that him taking a pay cut will help them win the championship, which I don't personally see happening. If they go out and sign Klay Thompson, okay, that's cool. He's going to be a catch-and-shoot player. You have tons of guys. You don't have tons of guys, but you have guys that can catch and shoot. Not as good as Klay Thompson, but Klay Thompson is not going to be shooting 45% from three anymore, which is what you need to make up for the lack of three-point shooting that you have in the playoffs. He's still a good shooter. 39% from three is not bad. But when it comes to, 45% or whatever, or 40 whatever percent, that's not going to be happening. Obviously, it's going to be Paul George. James Harden is staying with the Clippers. You could maybe get Jonas Valanciunas, but at the end of the day, is he going to be the scorer that you really need? Is he going to come up in the clutch moments? No. I doubt he even takes a pay cut for Jonas Valanciunas. So it's either you take a pay cut for Klay Thompson or you're coming back with the same roster. You just paid Max Christie $8 million per year over 4 years. So that's $32 million total. So why would LeBron want to take a pay cut for guys that at the end of the day are really not going to help him win much of a championship? I'm not saying Klay Thompson can't help you win a championship, but he's not what he once was. That's how it is. So I don't think LeBron's going to take a pay cut. I think he's going to sign that full extension. Source confirms the Sixers will be meeting with Paul George this evening in California, baby. Let's go! Thank you, John Clark. I love meeting John Clark. Such a good dude. John Clark, honestly, is the GOAT. He's one of the coolest dudes ever. It's also tall, too. I forgot how tall he was. Now, going back to the Warriors stuff, I think Klay Thompson should go to the Mavs. Because I think he's exactly what the Mavericks need. He is the wing that when it came to, if you go back and watch when I previewed the NBA Finals and I was saying, what the Mavericks need, I said they needed Derrick Jones Jr. and Maxi Kleber as wings to step up from the three-point line. And that did not happen. Will Klay Thompson be able to do that? Once again, not at 45%, but The Mavericks don't need that. The Lakers need that. You have Luka, Kyrie, you have other pieces. You don't necessarily need to shoot 45% from three or 43%. What you're doing now, 39%, could help the Mavericks in the playoffs, depending on how he plays. Because playoff in the regular season is obviously different. All right, we're listening here. Clay didn't sign that 2-year extension, though, last season. He refused to sign it, so. I wasn't feel respected and appreciated, but he went 0 for 10 in a closeout game, so. It seems like Paul George is going to Philly. I'm going to say Paul George is going to Philly. I think it's either the Mavericks or the Lakers. I don't think the Clippers can't afford it. Utah Jazz are waiving Omer. Oh, Yurt to 7. I forget. Who did he play for? He played for that. He played for Miami. Oh yeah, he was all right. He was half decent. He wasn't that bad, but I guess Utah don't want him like that. See, stop talking about the Sixers. The Sixers don't need Klay Thompson. The Sixers should put everything into Paul George. It's Dallas and the Lakers. The Clippers and the Sixers are just two backup options, in my opinion. It's the Lakers or the Mavericks. In my opinion, I think it's the Mavericks. The Lakers might have a more near and dear thing to Klay Thompson because his father played for them. But stop talking about the Clippers and the Sixers. They're not. They're just there. They're backup options. Is it cool that the Sixers are meeting with them from a Sixers fan perspective? Yes, it is. The fact that Chris Paul was guaranteed $30 million today and got cut, that is so sad. No, don't say the Sixers are going to get Paul George and Klay Thompson. You don't have anybody else on the roster. Don't say that. That you won't have it. You won't have a roster. No. Stop. It's crazy. This is the end of the Splash Brother Warriors. That's crazy. That's nuts. It is going to be interesting to see what the Warriors do after. Like, everybody's talking about what Klay Thompson's going to do. What's the Warriors going to do? Because they're losing, obviously Chris Paul wasn't much, but they're losing him. They're going to lose Klay Thompson. Zach Lowe's putting a good point up here. What are they going to do? Curry, Draymond, and Wiggins aren't really going to do much. I'd say you have to trade Wiggins for somebody. I think Wiggins' time on the Warriors is, done. I said this before, but I think they need to get rid of him and get somebody else. Okay, of course everything starts and ends with Steph Curry. Once Steph Curry's gone, it's over. I mean, I don't know. This is weird. This thing with Klay Thompson is weird. Okay, now they're saying, okay, Reggie Jefferson, don't say that's a possibility. He's not going back to the Warriors. At this point, he's not going back. I don't know, even know if the Warriors will want Klay back. All right, they want Klay to be happy, as they're saying. I don't know. I of course you'd want Klay back, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know. I swear to God, if Tobias Harris returns to the Sixers, I will lose it. I would end the stream and I would go scream. I know Tobias Harris isn't returning to the Sixers, and I know that's what you said, but if he returned to the Sixers, I would scream my head off. I would be so, so mad. I'm glad the Sixers haven't even thought about it, because 0 points in a closeout game. That is so terrible. When you talk about a guy who made $39 million, looks like the Sixers not getting back Nicholas Batum, saying John Clark. Oh, okay. Well, Nicholas Batum will not be returning to the Sixers. Apparently, Joel Embiid wanted him back, but not returning. I doubt the Sixers had the money. Um, I wouldn't even be surprised if he returned to the Clippers. I'm ashamed. I'm upset that he is gone. He's a good 3-point shooter, but it is what it is. That's okay. See. I don't know. I just. Oh, shame for Nicholas Batum. See, that's I don't know. I guess you bring back D'Anthony Melton in that case. Nothing happening. Well, not really much happening. LeBron James. Well, in about an hour, we haven't really seen much. Almost an hour. Okay. All right. I'll be right back, chat. It is absolutely freezing in my house. Of course, you got Rocky out the St. Joe's prep stuff. Come on now. Not much happening. So Boston over the second apron, it seems like. Okay, with cap space teams, Orlando focus on wing free agents, and Utah focus on current roster decisions, and Knicks working to on hard caps or say OKC Thunder are in Eugene, Oregon, set to meet Isaiah Hartenstein. Okay. Kings are in active trade talks to acquire Brandon Ingram from the Pelicans. Okay. So seems like we're just having meetings right now, not really much going on. Various kind of meeting. So it seems like okay. Okay. Uh, I don't know. This is weird. This is just weird. Nothing's happening. Like I feel like last year everything happened in like the first 10 seconds. Doesn't make sense. I just don't see. I see this thing with LeBron taking a pay cut. I can't see it happening. Why would he take a pay cut? He doesn't even need to. .305 Steve Craig versus Kai Kara France. Not bad. That's actually a good fight. We saw earlier also that the Pistons got JB Bickerstaff as their head coach. That's just a dumb deal. That's so dumb. Why would you fire Monty Williams just to get a guy who's probably worse? LeBron willing to sign below 3 years, $162 million max to open up a full 12.9 mid-level exception. Okay. What are you going to get for $12.9 million? Answer me that question. If LeBron, see, this is what LeBron does. LeBron likes to sign these 2-year deals with a player option. So if he does do that, I honestly would not be surprised. I just don't see why he wouldn't take the full max. There's not really much here that you can do. Even if he doesn't sign the full max. So like why would you not take the full max? It doesn't make any sense. The Lakers are pretty much right now at the mercy of LeBron James and hoping that somebody else is willing to take another pay cut for them. Because D'Angelo Russell also picked up his $18.6 million option, which I think gives them more flexibility, I believe, but not by much. It all depends on what LeBron does. Because if LeBron takes the full max, then you're coming back with the same team, and you're probably not going to go anywhere in the playoffs. And then you also have the and if he doesn't take the pay cut, then you're going to try and find somebody else, but it all depends on who wants to go there. I think Klay Thompson should want to go to the Dallas Mavericks. James Harden's staying with the Clippers. Paul George looks like he's coming to Philadelphia. And then who else is there? You can make a trade, maybe. I mean, I don't really know what you could do with trading. LeBron is giving them a chance, but they just have to hit on it. They have to try and convince Klay Thompson. That's really the only person they can really get. I doubt they would want DeMar DeRozan, and I doubt DeMar DeRozan wants to go there either. I actually don't even know. That's another person you got to talk about. Where's DeMar DeRozan going to go? Like, has anybody even shown interest in DeMar DeRozan? Let me look this up. Let's look it up. Clippers are an option. I guess the Clippers are an option. It seems like the Lakers and the Clippers are the teams that are the most likely to get DeRozan, but I don't see, especially with Harden signing, how they could afford him. See, yeah, the Clippers are a good idea, but like, what are they going to see? I think I said this earlier. It all depends on how much they want to pay him. Because you have Kawhi, you just signed Harden. Westbrook just picked up his option. Obviously, that's not much, but he did do it. You're not going to be paying DeMar DeRozan $30 million. I don't even think he would ask for that. But even if you pay him however much $1 million, you got a problem. I don't know. I think they'd go for the first apron. I don't know about the second one, though. I actually don't know. I don't know if the caps are higher. I feel like the NFL has to be higher. Apparently, the Bulls offered Zach LaVine to the Warriors for a trade package centered around Chris Paul and Andrew Wiggins. I would have done it if I was the Warriors. I would have done it. As I've said before, I think Andrew Wiggins' days with the Warriors should be over. All right, Bobby Marks, work your magic here. Gabe Vincent probably has to go for the Lakers. That's another, but who would really want him? So you're telling me to make this work, LeBron James' salary is going to have to decrease $25 million? That's not happening. And then you want to get Klay Thompson? There's absolutely no way LeBron James takes a pay cut of $25 million to sign Klay Thompson, and then there's for only $14.3 million in the luxury tax. There is absolutely no way possible that LeBron James takes a $25 million pay cut. I don't care who you are, what your occupation is, that is not going to be happening. First thing, some of these guys have to go. Gabe Vincent has to go. He's being paid $11 million. If you want to make these things work, if you really want to go to Klay Thompson and that's your biggest, priority, then you need to get rid of some of these bum role players that are always injured. Now, are these role players going to help you come playoff time? Possibly. Depends on how much of an impact you think they're going to make. But if you're really interested in getting Klay Thompson and keeping LeBron James happy with another superstar, and also we got to talk about what is it that is going to make LeBron James happy, because it seems like he's never happy. That's another thing. Then you got to give him some of these role players. It's as simple as that. what you if you should you I think you should do that? No, but it's probably what's just going to have to happen. Now, the whole thing with the NFL draft, or NFL caps. I think the NFL cap is higher. Not going to lie, but I could be wrong. What is the NFL salary cap for 2024? $255.4 million per team. And then what is the NBA salary cap for 2024? 140 million. Yeah, so not really that close. So the NFL about 100 million over. I thought so because of how much quarterbacks get paid. I don't know if anybody saw but the owners were like discussing if like quarterbacks should get paid, should have their own salary cap. Honestly, if quarterback contracts get that high, I wouldn't count it out. But the NBA market is really rising. Like that is really rising up. It's kind of scary, to be honest with you, because these guys are getting paid a large amount of money. And then what do you call it? Emmanuel Quickly just got 5 years, $175 million. Emmanuel Quickly getting 5 years, $175 million is insane. Like when these superstars see these big extensions, I'd be like punching the air. Hell, even Royce O'Neal got $11 million. What the hell does Royce O'Neal do? He's a half decent player, but he's a catch and shoot guy, it seems like. He's a power forward that can really only catch and shoot and can't play defense. No disrespect, but still, how does he get $11 million? Even Grayson Allen got he averaged like 45% from three last year. Because something happened, though. Like, nothing's happening. I guess we'll see stuff more maybe in about 15 minutes, but I don't know what's going to happen. Like, nothing's happening. It seems like later in the night we'll see. I'll probably be on for like another 2 hours, so I don't know. Not much. So, whole thing with the Warriors. So the Warriors declined this. See, why would you decline that? I understand Zach LaVine's not what he wants. What did Zach LaVine average last year? I should have another computer to look this all up. Nothing's happening right now. Apparently, meetings are going on. Paul George currently meeting with teams. Klay Thompson seems like he's meeting with teams as well. So Zach LaVine in 25 games averaged about 19 points per game. With what you had last year, I mean, I'd do it. Chris Paul's doing nothing. I think Andrew Wiggins' days are done with the Warriors. Why wouldn't you do that? At this point, who cares about your draft picks? You're trying to win still, right? As long as you have Steph Curry, you're still trying to win. So I don't know why they wouldn't have just gotten Zach LaVine. That's pretty dumb. Apparently, the Warriors also had like a whole package ready for Paul George, but the Clippers declined it. So imagine if the Clippers got Chris Paul back. That'd be wild. But they don't even need him because they have Westbrook. Those 2 point guards just not work out so well. Also, Bones Highland's there. Or did Bones get traded? I don't even know. Yeah. All right, talking about the Sixers here. Once again, I have ESPN NBA Today up. Is it Paul George or bust? Yeah, I mean, who else you gonna get? You can go get Klay Thompson, but like he's not what Paul George is right now. Paul George, I think, is better than Klay Thompson currently. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. I think it is Paul George or bust. It's not like you're going out and getting LeBron James. I don't even want LeBron James. DeMar DeRozan is not better than Paul George right now, and he doesn't make as big as an impact as Paul George. I think it is Paul George or bust. A player to keep the eye on for Philadelphia's Lauri Markkanen. That would make sense. I don't think they have the capital though of what Utah would want. I think he's going to be worth a lot because he's a big impact player. And he played very well for Utah. Yeah, as Windhorst is right. They want a ton of stuff, and I don't think the Sixers have enough to get Lauri Markkanen. It'd be cool to see, but it's just not going to happen. Shop it or drop it. The Thunder will make a big move. I mean, no, I doubt it. I mean, what else do you really need? You just traded for Alex Caruso. You have Holmgren. You have Shea. The Clippers are looking to trade Russell Westbrook. Oh, this is interesting. So maybe they will try and get Chris Paul, but he just opted in Westbrook, so that is interesting. That is something. Hartenstein. They're also meeting with Hartenstein. I forgot to mention that. Windhorst got that right on the nose. They're meeting with Hartenstein, which I think would be a very good idea. I keep forgetting that the Spurs have interest in Chris Paul. That could be another. Shop it or drop it as Miami's championship window closed. Of course it has. Miami has Butler is 34 years old. Adebayo is not it cannot be the second best player in a championship team. Tyler Hero, when the hell have you heard his name called since he won most Sixth Man of the Year? And you have nothing else. I know Caleb Martin's a free agent. How the hell are you telling me that it's not closed, but yet they're still going to give up contracts? What are your thoughts on the biggest name of the draft thus far? I mean, hold on, I can't really see your chat. Biggest move of the draft. I mean, the biggest move of the draft. I liked what the Timberwolves did, trading to get Dillingham. I think the Sixers had a very good draft. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. The draft really wasn't that big. I feel like one of these guys, like in the later picks, are going to be probably some of the best players. The Nuggets are showing interest in Russell Westbrook. That actually, the Nuggets do need role players. They do need to get some better role players, so that would honestly not be a bad idea. I think, but going back to Miami, I think that I think their championship window is done. I think they got to get rid of Butler, but his trade value isn't really that high. If I'm the Sixers, people say the Sixers are looking at him. I don't want that to happen. I don't want Jimmy Butler back. 34 years old. You want to give him a max contract? Like that just to me that just doesn't make that much sense. They're on commercial ESPN, so. Nothing much going on, chat. I don't know this whole Russell Westbrook thing. That's interesting because I didn't think that they would have they would shop him around. I thought that they'd want to keep him, but I guess because he's kind of on the decline, and while his trade value is not terrible, a team like the Nuggets could possibly give up just enough, maybe a little less of his value, because he didn't play terrible last year. He just didn't really get that much of an opportunity. So So I don't know. This is weird. Nothing? No, still nothing. Honestly, AEW's on tonight. I watched Forbidden Door last year. That was good. That was a good card. Forbidden Door is always great. Like, I love Forbidden Door. I wish WWE would do more stuff like that, you know? But anyway. I don't know. This whole thing with Westbrook, I don't know. I feel like Westbrook's not that big. Like, if he goes to the Nuggets, then cool. But, like, if he... I don't know. He has options. They have options. I think a lot of teams would really like Westbrook. I don't think as a starter. I think it's like a good role player, which is obviously what the Nuggets would probably trade him for. I doubt they'd give up that much to get him. So this thing with Obi Toppin staying with the Pacers, 4 years, $60 million. Honestly, with the contracts the guys have been getting, like that's not even a bad deal if you're the Pacers. He is restricted, so he really couldn't have done much. And I doubt another team was going to give him anything that big. So yeah, $15 million per year for a role player. At this point, not even a bad, like, you know. The Lakers have explored trade talks surrounding Jeremy Grant. That came out about 2 hours ago, but that wouldn't make any sense. What would they give up to get him? Jeremy Grant, I mean, what would they give up to get him? That just doesn't make sense to me. So this came out. When did this come out? This came out 5 hours ago. Warriors could shift their focus to Zach LaVine or Brandon Ingram. Well, they already declined a deal for Zach LaVine. They cut Chris Paul. So and now the Clippers are looking to trade PJ Tucker. Interesting. I'm not surprised because I think with all these things, what they're looking to trade guys, I think they're trying to open up room for either Paul George or DeMar DeRozan, which could go really good or really bad because some of these older guys like Westbrook and Tucker, they're not going to do much. Tucker also doesn't really want to be on the Clippers anyway, so you're probably not going to get much for him. You probably get a second round draft pick at the best, but like. I don't know. I also think Paul George should sign with the 76ers. That is a very good idea, Mr. Perkins. Also, they said Maxi's supposed to sign that 5-year, $205 million extension. Klay Thompson, I've said it before and I'll say it again, he should go to the Mavs. So it seems like in about maybe an hour or so, we'll start to pick up. We'll start to hear a bit more things about the Warriors, the moves that these guys are making or the places that these guys are going to. So I don't know. We will have to see. DeRozan, he is probably a very big one. Apparently, when Paul George signs, everything will start to pick up, which makes sense because he pretty much controls free agency. I said it before and I'll say it again. The Magic and the Sixers don't have to work with the Los Angeles Clippers to make salaries match because what do you call it? I just lost my train of thought. They don't have to work with the Clippers. So once he goes, then everybody else can go, pretty much. Because the Sixers are a big team. Because hell, even the Sixers could be in like rumors to get DeMar DeRozan. We don't even know because I thought the Sixers were going to get DeMar DeRozan on the trade deadline last year. I doubt the Sixers go get DeMar DeRozan, but still. So Paul George, because he is probably going to go to the Sixers, and because the Sixers are rumored and talking to so many guys, it depends on the Sixers. Really, really mean a lot to free agency right now because if Paul George signs that full max, then they have about $8 million left in cap space, and then that tells teams that okay, I'm probably not going to get the biggest deal I can get, so I'm going to go here, there, or there. Here, there, or any other way. I don't know. Whatever. What team cannot afford to miss out this season? The Bucks, yeah, Zach Lowe's not wrong. The Bucks, they're not really, yeah. That's a good question. The Bucks, what are they gonna do? Because the Knicks have made all these moves. The Celtics are probably gonna re-sign Tatum. They just signed Luke Cornett, a big impact player, in my opinion. And then what else? You're probably gonna re-sign Tatum. I think I just said that. The Knicks made all these moves. The Sixers are looking like they're gonna be making a lot of moves as well. So I don't know. That's another question. Yeah. The Nuggets are another question. Are they going to re-sign Jamal Murray? I expect they will. All right, so it seems like we're about to. So it seems like this NBA Today special will end just in minutes. So we'll probably be moving over to whatever Shams Charania's show is called, or I don't even know if he runs the show. I think it's just like it pretty much is his show. People only watch because of him. I think they got like 900,000 views on Twitter right now. All right, let's. Yeah, the Bucks. I feel like we haven't even talked about the Bucks. Like, what are they going to be doing? I think a free agency every year they're just like not involved in anything. Yeah, I feel like trading for Bruce Brown would honestly be the best idea. I mean, we could do another free agency special tomorrow, but also Raw's on tomorrow too, so I don't know. All right, so that show's over. We're gonna move on to Shams Charania's show, see what they're talking about over there, because I'm not going. Because these guys are kind of giving me questions to think, or giving me questions, and they did all the work. I'm just answering the questions myself. So don't look at me. Don't look at me to be original. Please don't tell me this show's actually done, because I'll actually lose it. Damn it. Oh, Christ. Never mind. They ended that show. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't really know what show to put up. This isn't good. It's not about the Ultimate Fighter or whatever. I don't know. All right, let's try to find something that we can get here for free agency. Because I don't really know anymore. I don't know. NBA, oh yeah, NBA TV. I forgot about that. That's another. Yep, NBA TV. Okay, another team that these guys just brought up was just Kate or player they brought up was KCP. Him to the Sixers apparently is a thing that could happen. I like it. I think it would be him. Hold on. Free agent being on a multi-year deal to stay with the Boston Celtics. Okay. It would be what? Maxi KCP. Paul George, or I guess you could say they signed Oubre maybe. So then Oubre, Paul George, and Embiid. Possibly, I don't know. If they don't resign Oubre, then who would there really be? I guess Paul George would play the 4, and then Oubre at the 3. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Los Angeles Clippers are working on trade partner that works with both sides and believes stars possessing the franchise. Okay. We know that already. I don't know, guys. I would think that stuff's going to start happening soon. Dark depth chart for Nuggets. I mean, the small forward too. That's another thing. Like, you're looking at this depth chart here. No small forwards, but Mark Porter Jr. Wait a minute. Did we sign Andre Drummond? Wait, if we sign Andre Drummond, I'll actually. Oh yeah, baby, let's go! Andre Drummond's a Sixer, baby. Finally got a backup for Joel Embiid. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, I absolutely love it. Listen, I might be overreacting, but I absolutely love this. I was saying, I think I said this on the podcast. Get Andre Drummond. He is someone we need. Oh, hell yeah, baby. That is actually great. I am through the roof with this move. Teams that could show interest in Marcus Morris: Miami Heat, Philadelphia, Dallas, Detroit, Cleveland, Orlando, New Orleans. He shot 40% from 3 last year, so that is something to look at. I don't know if the Sixers really could use him. I love it. Thank you. It's a 2-year, $10+ million deal. I am through the roof. A rebounder. Something we did not have last year in the playoffs was a rebounder. Let's go, baby. Turn me up, chat. Let's go. That is great. I love the move. Not sure I understand your question about what pick is it in. We're not on the draft. This is free agency. think my brother's raging right now. My brother's playing something. I think my brother's playing Fortnite. Oh, that's hilarious. I wasn't even paying attention to what they're saying on the NBA TV. Oh, like what was the last move made? Well, the last move was Andre Drummond to the Sixers. That's the last move that was made, which I'm through the roof about. Everything else is just rumors. So not really much. I wouldn't really look into much. So I have two favorite teams now. I'm only a Sixers fan. You can tell me who you think my other favorite team is. I'm only a Sixers fan. I don't really like anybody else like that. Hornets, hell no. Hell no. I never really cared for the Hornets. I just kind of feel like they've always just been a team that's there. Like I don't root against. Like not a team I root. Like the only teams I really root against are the Knicks, the Nets, Celtics, Raptors. Pretty much the teams in the division of the Sixers. Like they're not a team I root against, but they're not a team I root for at all. Celtics, I hate the damn Celtics with all my heart and soul. Well, yeah, the Celtics just won the chip. I hate the Celtics with all my heart and soul. There's no team more I hate than the Celtics. I don't know if Cole's going to come on later. We might be calling Cole later to talk about the free agency. I know he has a baseball game right now, so maybe he'll get on. So yeah, we might. I don't know. It depends on how long we're on. I know he said his game started at 6:30, so we'll see if he can pitch a no hitter or something. We have new home run derby rules. There's no more bonus timer? Pitch limits per round? Jeez, okay. We got a whole new home run derby rule. Yeah, I think this also means that Paul Reed is gone. So sorry for anybody that loves B-ball Paul so much, but after that playoff series against the Knicks and his rebounding ability, I am not going to be the biggest fan. I was so happy when we brought him back last year, but now I don't really care if he goes. Yeah, because Paul Reed holds about $7 million in cap space. I don't know. I'm very happy about this Drummond stuff. I'm very happy. I do agree Paul Reed's probably gone. Where to? I don't know. I don't blame the Sixers for bringing him back and matching the offer sheet from last year because you didn't need him. But now that you re-signed Andre Drummond, you really just don't need him anymore. How do they know where Paul George is meeting with the teams? I wonder if it's Paul George that says this. It can't be Paul George's people that say where they're meeting. It has to be the teams. It has to be someone from within the team. Or do they just stalk meeting center? Or do these people stalk outside the facilities? Do Woj's sources and Sham sources just stalk outside the facilities and ask for information? Up next, they'll talk about the Spurs. The Spurs are interested in Chris Paul. Honestly, Wouldn't be the worst idea, but I mean, how much is he really going to bring? And if you are the Spurs, it would I don't know how much sense it would make to get Chris Paul minutes away from the younger guys. I doubt he's going to be a bench player because even at this stage in his career, I don't think Chris Paul will ever really be a bench player. Maybe he'll have that like Vince Carter explosion from a few. Remember when Vince Carter, like in 2019, was like exploding in like a couple of games when he was playing for the Hawks? That was like crazy. I think that was the COVID year. I think it was in the COVID year. But yeah, I don't know about the Spurs. The thing with Trae Young is interesting because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think Trae Young is one of the most overrated players in the NBA right now. So how much you would really give up for him is a big question. I would assume you would give most of the Hawks their draft picks back. I don't think you want to give all of them back. Maybe you would have to, I guess. I don't know. How much do they give up for DeJounte Murray? 2 or 3? Something like that? So, I don't know. Freaking know. That's whatever. Other than that, not much happened. I guess the meeting's really going on right now, which would make sense. But I wonder how Paul George is going to get all these meetings done tonight. Like, he's got to have, like, teleportation, like, skills or whatever. Unless he's doing, like, these Zoom meetings, but why would he go to Southern California? Or why would teams fly to Southern California just to do a Zoom meeting? Yeah, that don't make any sense. Kevin Porter Jr. agreed to a 2-year deal with the Los Angeles Clippers. Yeah, they're not getting Paul George. There's no way they get Paul George. Didn't Kevin Porter Jr. play in like Mexico or something? Yeah, he had like a law problem. Previously reached a plea agreement. Plea agreement of the third degree reckless assault misdemeanor in January. Process completing. So okay. So it's not like it's okay. So they're saying you don't have a criminal record. So I guess the Clippers are okay. Probably got a bunch of people in one room. Who knows? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Daryl Morey and Steve Ballmer start fighting each other. That would be so funny. Yeah, there's no way Paul George is back. This just tells me that Paul George is going back. You just signed another small forward. Like, no. He had multiple NBA suitors. For a second, I thought it said the Sixers, and I got excited. So that's the latest move. You hear about the students failed the math test on LeBron? I did not hear about that. If that is a accurate report, then that's sad to hear. You don't ever want to see that happen. I feel like if you are the Spurs, you need a better small forward. Oh, what just happened here? We're talking to Tom Grassi. He has rated my stream before, and I am very appreciative of Tom Grassi. He did. He really built me up. I'm trying to get on his podcast. I would love to. Tom Grassi really helped me out when it comes to my YouTube channel. I'm very appreciative of what he did. That's a dream, honestly. It's a dream. But maybe one day, if we grow that big enough, we'll see. We will see. All right. So now I'm interested to see what the Sixers do. I'm wondering if they if they sign like Kelly Oubre or Miles Bridges before Paul George does something, it's gonna scare the absolute living hell out of me. That would just scare me, and I do not want to see that. Spurs 26 million in cap space. What do I think? What do I think is going to happen? I think maybe in about a half hour or an hour or so, I think that we could see Paul George in Philadelphia. I think we are going to see Klay Thompson in Dallas. I think the Spurs are going to be active. I think so. I think that will happen. The Sixers are just a very big free agency team, and it's the Sixers and Paul George really that just control literally everything. Now with Dallas, they're meeting with Klay, and I think Klay should want to go there. As I said earlier in the stream, Dallas' problem in the NBA Finals is 3-point shooting. I said before the finals, I said in my video, Dallas needed guys like Maxi Kleber, Derek Jones Jr. I didn't say Tim Hardaway, but he was somebody else that they needed on the wing to step up from three, and they did not get it done. They shot a terrible 3-point percentage, and in some of those games, they could have maybe not won the finals, but at least been a little bit more competitive, not going down 3-0 to start the series. It could have went maybe a different way. It could have maybe gone to 7 games like I predicted it would have. So I think getting Klay Thompson, even though people say he's washed, still went 25% from three. So it's not 25%, still went 39% from three. What's their average points per game? I don't even know. Derek Jones was like 9 points per game, something like that. But even I don't think. See, the thing is with the playoffs is that I don't think points obviously with the bigger superstars, points per game matters. But with like role players, and when it comes to the playoffs, it comes to your impact. What is the impact you are going to make? Somebody like Luke Cormet for the Celtics, he did not show up on the stat sheet, but he really showed up when it came to playing defense, switching on the ball, making sure teams didn't get easy layups or easy shots. Like he did some stuff like that. Even like somebody like Porzingis. Like when he was not in the game, teams would just find it easy to go into the paint and just make easy layups. But when he was in the game, he had that fear factor, even while he was injured. Well, is his impact actually going to make a difference? For the Mavericks, I think so, as long as he shoots well. If he goes now, I do see I see everybody's doubt, because if he goes out there in the playoff series and shoots 20, 30% from three, then obviously I look stupid for saying all this. But if he can go out and shoot 39% from three and get at least 10, 12 shots up, then the Mavericks can still go far. For the Lakers, I think it's a bit different. He has to be a starter. There's no way they're going to pay him a big contract, a 3-year, whatever, 4-year contract, and they can't start, and that wouldn't happen. It's different with the Lakers, though. It is very different with the Lakers. Because the Lakers don't just need a wing. They need a whole lot more. The Mavericks just need a wing. I think they figured out their center stuff with Gafford and Lively. Lakers like Tom Brady of basketball. Honestly, I mean, well, the Celtics had the most championships. But I used to talk about the most historic player and team, then you could probably compare him to that. But the most championships is the Boston Celtics. So we'll see. So we'll talk about the Spurs here. I don't know. Who else could be traded to the Spurs? Trae Young. I just meant like whiny, but that's true. They are very whiny. I don't know if I want to say fan base because we're also pretty stupid. Us Philly fans, we can be pretty crazy and complaining a bit. Our biggest player is shoots a lot of free throws, and they call him a free throw merchant. So I don't know. Or our best player, not biggest player. Well, he is the biggest player. He's 7'1". I'll check Twitter in a minute to see what we can do. Let's see what's going on. Anything active from Shams or Woj? Woj hasn't really tweeted as of late. People are still tweeting about Porter and just talking about Drummond and Porter. When do you think the peak will be over? You're talking about the peak of when guys are going to be signing? I don't really know. You're talking about the peak of the viewers in the stream? I don't know. That's depends on what people are doing, I guess. But if we're talking about the peak of signings, then I say once Paul George does something, then we'll probably see a wave of things happen. About signings, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I think once Paul George does something, which could be in the coming hour or two, then we'll possibly see the peak of something, if that's what you want to call it, and then things will calm down. So we'll see. When is this lasting to? This lasts till 8 o'clock. This show. No, never mind. Then there's still more. I don't know. Oh no! Oh no! Caldwell Pope to the Magic. Oh no! Damn it! They stole Caldwell Pope. Damn it, Orlando! They stole Caldwell Pope. You bastards. Oh, you stole Caldwell Pope. You gotta be kidding me. Seems like it's Paul George to Philly then. They stole him. They stole him. Damn it. All right. Well, he didn't wait for Paul George to sign with Philly, so good for him. Good signing by Orlando. They really didn't. I mean, in the series against Cleveland, that was another team that really didn't. That was another team that really didn't. What do you call it? Shoot well in the playoffs. What was it? $22 million? Oh, I don't know about that. You maybe can have him. You can keep him for that. $22 million? Yeah, I don't think the Sixers were offering him that. He's right. It does not stunt the growth of your best players. He's going to be a shooter. He's really just going to be much of a shooter and play defense. 3-and-D type of guy, you know? This is another move that kind of just tells me that the Sixers are going to get Paul George. Like everything is pointing to the Sixers getting Paul George. The Clippers signing Harden, them signing Porter, Caldwell Pope going to the Magic. Everything is pointing to the Sixers getting Paul George. Because if Caldwell Pope would have signed with Philadelphia, then the likelihood of Paul George for $22 million, the likelihood of Paul George signing with Philadelphia probably would have went down. Not by much, but it probably still would have went down. And it would have given me a bit of problems. But everything is pointing towards Paul George to Philadelphia. That's annoying, though. I was kind of hoping we'd get him. I don't know. Who else are other shooting guards on the market right now? Let's look it up. Third-year player option for Caldwell Pope as well. I guess they'll get. Oh, they could probably re-sign Buddy Hield or DeAnthony Melton. Those are two. We could probably just re-sign them. That actually is probably a better idea. I don't know if Buddy Hield's coming back. I'm not gonna lie. That's a very big if, in my opinion. It pisses me off though that we couldn't get Caldwell Pope. Magic doing a good job. Give him credit. I think Orlando's now out of the Paul George sweepstakes. I don't think they can afford him that much anymore. $22 million for Caldwell Pope. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Every time a tweet comes in, I'm like scrambling. I have like Twitter open on one page, and then I have my stream open on another. I'm just trying to find anything about Klay Thompson or about Paul George right now. I'm like doing 5 things at once. Three and D winning, definitely something that teams want. I agree there. Nothing there. Just nothing so far. I guess the meetings are still going on. I don't know. Okay, you said this Paul George thing is trending right now. I want to see what trending is looking like. What is trending? Is it actually trending? Let me see. I don't see that tweet trending. Tobias Harris is somehow trending. That's actually hilarious. Paul Reed trending. That's just okay. Andre Drummond. So yeah, it's confirmed a player 3rd-year option for KCP. So I guess he's not going to be getting $22 million per year. It'll probably be more on that 3rd-year option. Just that probably got him to sign with the Magic. So I guess it wouldn't have been all bad if the Sixers got him, but still, that 3rd-year option is probably about $26 million. So I don't know if I would have wanted that. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes, Chad. I doubt if anything does happen, I'll actually be pretty frustrated. I don't think anything happened while I was gone. So, okay. Okay. We definitely need Paul George to go somewhere. We definitely need Paul George to go somewhere. I've been on for almost 2 hours now, and we have heard very little about what's happening with Paul George. I don't have any updates. I doubt he even knows that some of these moves have happened. Maybe he does. I don't know. Okay. Still nothing. Just nothing's going on. Stop! Oh my god! People who are at Forbidden Door are so lucky right now. Forbidden Door is one of the. I don't care how many. I don't care how bad AEW could get. Forbidden Door will always be incredible. No, NBA TV should be having. NBA TV still has more, right? No, NBA TV is still on. NBA TV is on till. NBA TV has their show on until freaking 12:30 a.m. You're good. Continue at midnight now. This show's that's the show on until God knows when. Yeah, it has it on until 12:30. I think you're good. If it is, then I'm kind of screwed because I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Oh Christ. Chicago Bulls. I mean, I doubt Zach LaVine is going to be there next year. And you have Lonzo Ball, Torrey Craig, and DeMar DeRozan as unrestricted free agents. So you better get your the Bulls better get their act together. Kobe White, I have always liked him. I even said coming out of the draft he is going to be a really good player, and he really produced last year. I got it. These headphones were hurting my ears. Yeah, potential landing spots for DeRozan. We talked about this. I said the Clippers are one. The Lakers are a long shot, in my opinion. Philadelphia used to be one, but it looks like Paul George is the destination for him. I don't know who else could be involved. I mean, I don't know. I would like to maybe say the Milwaukee Bucks could be a possible one if they want to move on from Chris Middleton. I think the Bulls wouldn't be sad in giving him up for DeMar DeRozan, right? I don't. Maybe I guess the Heat really wouldn't. I don't think the Bulls would want Butler back. I don't think they have a good relationship. I don't think that would work. You could say Milwaukee, maybe. Hold on. Here, let me ask a Bucks fan that I know. I asked a friend who was a Bucks fan, so we'll see if he likes the idea. NBA TV is glitching out on us, bro. Gunnar Henderson, our first home run derby participant. NBA TV tweaking, bro. Bro, what just happened to NBA TV? NBA TV goofing, bro. It literally just crashed. I think it's raining pretty hard in Philadelphia, so that could be. I know it's not my iPad. Yours is fine, so it actually might be me. It might just be my internet. Not my internet, but I think like TV stuff around here is not that good. It's still messed up. Let me try other channels. My other channels are fine. I think it's just NBA TV. I think it's NBA TV. That's the problem. Yeah, it's NBA TV. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I don't know. I guess it's not. I don't know what's going on. Bro, like, what is going on with this thing, bro? No news about nothing. Haven't heard shoot. The Magic are chilling, actually. They still have $30 million left. They are chilling. They could actually no, they would go over if they signed Paul George. Okay, what the hell is going on with NBA TV, bro? This is actually not okay. Who did this? Oh god. Getting tiring. I don't know. Let me just take the headphones off because it's not working. I don't know. But anyway, DeMar DeRozan, I mean, I think Milwaukee, the Clippers, and the Lakers are probably the three that I would throw out there. Maybe the Warriors, too. Actually, probably not. Because they already declined to trade for Levine. I doubt they would do even more work for DeMar DeRozan, saying that they could just cut Chris Paul, too. So I doubt that they would do any more business with the Bulls. I guess I'll just turn on something else while we wait for whatever. The Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles are on. Very nice, very nice. Gunnar Henderson. He's got. I guess they just announced it to him that he was part of the home run derby. This whole new home run derby rule stuff, is very new. I guess you could say very interesting. Trying to change it up. I felt it was fine, but oh well. Guess I don't know much. Still nothing. Still nothing about moves being made. So we're kind of just in a weird spot right now. Bro, I thought ESPN just tweeted, and they have been tweeting about like the moves that are being made. So I honestly thought it was something about free agency. Just said about Gunnar Henderson again, bro. Like, come on, give me some give me some news that I want to hear. Tell me about Paul George the Philly, please. No, tell you tweet about Orlando for 2015. G's Louise, bro. That's wild. I also now follow Jared McCain on TikTok. I'm very, very happy about that. Talking about the Sixers and Paul George. I don't have it on because it wasn't working. I'll check in a minute. Maybe at the end of this inning, much as Mel Garcia is now up and it's 2 outs. So. All right, let's see if it's working. End of the inning. Or half inning, I guess you could say. Please work. Please, please, please work. It does still not work. That's just nice. I am so lost on why it's not. Maybe if I just like completely close out of the app, it'll work. I don't know. I feel like we're worrying more about this than we are about actual free agency. Oh my god, it's not working. Mateo, tell me your powers, bro. Tell me your powers. Tell me your powers, Mateo, bro. Come on. What are we doing here? I'm the one who's streaming right now. This isn't fair. My Bucks fan has not gotten back to me about whether he likes DeMar DeRozan to Milwaukee. Guys, I think we're gonna have to let the cat in. I hear him. Oh, jeez, Louise. Come on. Gosh, you ran quick. You ran quick, yo. Hey, what's wrong? Oh, come here. We'll probably go till like 9:30, and then we'll call it a day. If nothing happens. Or at least if Paul George doesn't sign. Alright. Oh, is it finally working? It's finally working! Ah, yes. Yeah, we don't even know when these meetings are happening. That is true. No, Mosey. Can't step on the wires. Now NBA TV's lagging again. Oh no. Now it's muted. Why is it muted? I did not mute you. Oh, I turn it all the way up. I'm kind of scared about that. Alright, well, I guess I'm just listening to a muted broadcast now. Hey, stop biting the wire. Hey, what are you doing? Stop. It's enough of that. Hey. I just said stop. You don't listen, do you? Thank you. Alright, well, I can't hear the sound, so. Hey, what did I just say? Thank you. God's sakes. Hey, you're talking about my microphone wire. You do that, we're going to have a problem. There you go. You got a beanbag over there. Go sleep. If you're going to do that, then you need to go to bed. You're welcome up here. You're welcome over here. People would like to see you, but you will not be doing that. Well, maybe Mateo's right. Maybe it's not on until 12 o'clock tonight. Mateo might actually be right here, guys. All right, come here. No, Mosey. Come on, bro. I actually want to get the Sixers or the Fave is what they're saying. I would think so. All signs point to him going there. When Harden signed, it became pretty obvious. When they signed another small forward, that being Kevin Porter Jr. Caldwell Pope just used $66 million on KCP. Everything points to Paul George coming back to Philly. The two top teams that are willing to get him kind of just took themselves out of the conversation. I think we're getting Paul George. No, Mosey. What did I just say? Stop biting the wire. Stop, Mosey. Again. What do I gotta keep saying this for? All right, well, we're the favorites, so let's go get them. Let's get Paul George, please. Been waiting on live for 2 hours now. I'd like to go get Paul George. I don't want to have to pull out the Chromebook charger, though. I probably am going to have to. I probably should have just been charging the Chromebook from the start. Yeah, free agency viewer still on from NBA. I don't get it. Why is like the volume not up? That makes no sense. Oh, there we go. There we go. That works. I swear to God, cat, if you want to leave. Yeah, it says Klay Thompson's done. Still looking at him. Please be something noteworthy on Twitter. Oh my God. I can't. Oh, yeah, there's so much on this card for Forbidden Door. Chris Haynes on there. Paul George, yep. So I don't know. Growing optimism that the Sixers are going to get Paul George. Wait, is this just a replay? I don't know. I don't know if this is a replay. I don't think so. In the driver's seat, baby. I'm a reporter now. I said this months ago. Sixers are looking to get Paul George. Calling me a D1 reporter now. Thank you, Rich Hoffman. Seems like Philly is in the driver's seat, baby. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to hear. This is it. It's a replay. Mateo's right. This is a replay. Okay. Well, we're going to have to find something new to watch here. I don't know. Is there anything like live on Twitter? I know NBC Philadelphia had something, but I don't know what they'd be talking about. I know they had something on their Instagram. Let's see. And they ended that. Great. All right, hold on, Mouse. All right, I'm coming. I don't really know. There's nothing really not really any more free agency shows happening. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Do you want to stay in here or where are you going? Are you going? Where are you going, Kat? Like, come on. We're live right now, Mosey. Alright, if you're staying in here, I'm going to shut the door. Now you're mad, it looks like. I don't get it, chat. Oh, wait. Tweet. Oh, something came out. Are you kidding me? Nothing I care about. At this point, I don't even know what to do. It's like no one live right now. Like no people live. Mosey, chill. Chill with the claws, yeah. Mosey! Chill. Chill, chill, chill. Just trying to find anything right now when it comes to Paul George. Oh, this is annoying as hell. I got way too close to the mic there. God. I don't know, chat. I guess I'll just turn on the baseball. Ooh. Let's see Twitter. What's going on? Bro, MLB, stop tweeting. Oh, here we go. Hold on. There's something. I think. Paul George's agent, Aaron, blah, blah, blah. I've had a conversation a short time ago that resulted in no movement on Until and any acknowledgement. Unlikely to return to the Clippers. All right. Good. Great. Unlikely to return. It looks like we have Paul George in the bag. Paul George, Clippers exit. Sixers strong front runners. The Sixers can. All right. So he is meeting with Philly tonight. So we're going to have to wait a little bit. We'll see if they can agree on a contract by tonight. We are the front runners to get Paul George. He is unlikely to go to the Clippers. I would love to get this deal done. Let me get my charger out. I would love to get this thing done by tonight. This would be incredible if we could get this done today. I would be through the roof if the Sixers could get this deal done. All right, my phone's charged. Sixers are the front runners. Here we go. Just get that there. All right. We're good and ready to go. Paul George is most likely coming to Philly. I don't really need to put on the headphones anymore. Welcome, Paul George, hopefully. All right, hold on, chat. I swear I'm the only idiot that would drop their phone walking into a room. I gotta be the only idiot to do that in the history of the world. It looks like we're just, as I said, all signs point to Paul George going to Philly. It looks like it's happening. I should probably get something to eat. I'm hungry. I should just eat dinner. I'm hungry. Mosey, no! How many times have I told you you can't get on the table? All right. I'll count my losses. All right, you win. You win this round. You win every round. Where are you going? Yeah, I don't think you should do that. There's Legos up there. You're not. Why do you want to be on the printer? You're a weirdo. Currently, the Rangers are up 5-1. I don't know. Rangers just haven't really had the best year. I mean, I guess, Scherzer and all of them are hurt. Whew. I feel like we need to lighten some stuff up. I feel like we need Cole in here. Wherever in God's name he is. Probably still at the baseball game. I don't know. I don't know, chat. This is looking good. That is true. Here's a tweet from Legion Hoops. If Paul George leaves, I mean, this trade was an absolute fleece indeed. I mean, look at this. The Clippers got Paul George, and the Thunder got Shea, Danilo Gallinari, 3 of the Clippers' first-round picks, and one is still to be remained. A 2021 first-round pick from Miami, and then a 2023 first-round pick from Miami. That was lottery protected, and then 2 more pick swaps. That is absolutely nuts. That is absolutely insane. Okay, of course Ben Simmons. See, Ben Simmons, I feel like even if you have to pay Ben Simmons' salary, him just being off your team is probably just better for you. I wouldn't even want him on the team. I would pay him just to go away. I mean, that's how bad Ben Simmons is. I guess Paul George is going to be meeting with the Sixers soon. I don't really know when he's going to be meeting, Mosey. I mean, I don't know, when could he sign? Possibly tonight? I mean, how late I'm going to be staying up. So, see, I'm probably going to be working on 2 hours of sleep because if he signs, I'm getting a video up. I'll get a video up by the morning. It's crazy that the Rangers are actually 11 games below 500, and the Orioles are the first in the AL East. It's wild. Oh, you already got to move. Not like anything massive, but the Detroit Pistons plan to sign Cade Cunningham to a 5-year, $226 million maximum rookie extension. Big move there by the Pistons. So we got a move there by the Pistons. Not that it's going to mean much in the next 5 years, but I don't know what the Pistons told him so he could resign, but nonetheless, their best player, they got him locked up. So good for them. He got his bag. The Lakers have interest in signing Chris Paul, but only for a veteran minimum. It makes sense. LeBron loves Chris Paul. Are you kidding me? Now you want to leave? Hold on, Mouse. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Come on, Mosey. You've been begging. I guarantee you, she's not going to go. She's on that leaving. All right. Have a good day. Jesus. Crazy over here. Anyway. So yeah, that's the last move that we made. Cade to the or Cade re-signing with the Pistons. There's a base hit for O'Hearn. Maybe the Orioles are starting to fight their way back into it. Do not know. Not much going on, chat. I don't really know. I don't know, guys. This is weird. I guess to me, what is Klay Thompson doing? I don't know. I feel what is there to talk about anymore? We've been on for 2.5 hours and we've just lost everything. More than unlikely, the Clippers and Paul George are moving on from each other. Oh boy. All right. Well, it seems like he's officially done. So good. Come to Philly. Cade getting paid $45 million per year. I don't know. That might be a bit of an overpay. Not gonna lie. Whatever. The Pistons are already in the dirt, so. I don't know. Zach LaVine's another option. Where can LaVine go? The Warriors have already declined. I guess the Clippers are always out there. Clippers staying Paul George parting ways. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's the message from the Clippers after they have found out that Paul George is not re-signing. Paul has informed us that he is signing his next contract with another team. Paul's a tremendous talent and an elite two-way player. We feel fortunate for the 5 years we spent with him. Over that span, he went to 3 All-Star games, made the most three-pointers in franchise history, and helped lead the team to the place it had never been. His performances in games 5 and 6 against Utah in 2021 won't be forgotten by anyone associated with the Clippers. We traded a lot to pair Paul and Kawhi. In exchange, we had 5 seasons of contention, even though we fell short of our ultimate objective. We appreciate the chances we had with Paul. Heading into the offseason, our roster was constructed 3 great players, 33 and over, 2 of whom could become free agents. We wanted to retain them on contracts that would allow us, under the constraints, the new CBA, to continue building the team. We negotiated for months with Paul and his representative on a contract that would make sense for both sides, and we were left far apart. The gap was significant. We understand and respect Paul's decisions to look somewhere else. Eric Gordon has agreed with the deal with the Sixers. Okay, let's finish this up. We understand and respect Paul's decision to look elsewhere for his next contract. We explored an opt-in and trade scenario, but it would have left us in a similar position under the new CBA with very little asset value to justify the restrictions. We will miss Paul. At the same time, we're excited by the opportunities we have now been afforded, including greater flexibility under the new CBA. Kawhi is an all-NBA player, and I wish they would say in this that he never plays, but they have not. Including greater flexibility. Kawhi is an all-NBA player, and believe T. Lue is the best coach in the league. I also agree with that. We will field a highly competitive team this season and moving forward, use our organizational advantages to bring top talent to the Intuit Dome. Okay, yada, 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 all BS. We know that. Anyway, we have signed Eric Gordon, which is something that I like. He is a decent three-point shooter, also a veteran that 11 points per game last year on the Suns, which 68 games played. I mean, three-point percentage, 37% from 3. I assume it's only a 1-year contract, so. I like this move right there. Does give me a bit of concern about Paul George, but I guess they're just trying to fill out the team before they sign him. But I think we're okay. So we for sure know that Paul George is not going back to the Clippers. I think it's obvious that he's going to the Sixers. Just when is the possibility? Or the question. And Chris Paul is signing with the San Antonio Spurs. Look outside. What the hell just happened? What happened to our outside? Hold on, I gotta make this tweet. Oh, Chris Paul signing was quick. I mean, I like it. If he can play in a limited role for the Spurs and he can help develop Wembanyama, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I forgot that Eric Gordon was another Daryl Morey guy. All right, so Chris Paul just signed. So what just happened to? Is there like air quality problems again? Let me look on the weather app. No, it's just flood problems. What happened to our outside? Why is it yellow? This looks like the air quality stuff that we had from last year. Remember that? I don't. If you live in Philly, you know, or New York. I'm sure everybody heard about the New York thing, but in Philly, we had it too. I wonder if I doubt it. I don't know because we don't have the air quality stuff. I think it's just from the storm, but I don't know what just happened. What is this? Well, latest move: Chris Paul going to the Spurs. I mean, I just said it. If he plays in a limited role, he gets 15 minutes a game, 20 minutes per game, maybe. Then this could work out well. He doesn't have to score, really. They have guys that can do that. And if he can be a good passer for Wembanyama, which he is known to do, I doubt his old age, he's gotten dumber. I doubt he's not smart anymore. I doubt his basketball IQ is going down in any way, shape, or form. So I think that this is a good move for them in some way. But good for Wembanyama. Spurs doing everything they can. I don't know if they'll get Trae Young now, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I would like to get on a free agency, so I mean, this game is really just it's 7-2. I mean, what the hell? Do we really think something that big is gonna happen? I mean, this is a middle of June or late June baseball game. At this point, I might start The Acolyte. I don't know if anybody's watched that show on Disney Plus. I have to get around to watching it. There's still a few Star Wars movies that I haven't watched yet, so or a few Star Wars like things that I haven't watched that I would like to. How many episodes are there? There's 5 right now. I guess it'll be like 6 or something. I'll probably end up like binge watching this tomorrow or something. I pretty much watched like everything. I watched Osaka. It still says I haven't watched the final episode, but I know I did. It says I haven't watched episode 6. I know I watched all of it. Disney Plus bugging. I never watched. I don't think I ever watched the Bad Hatch thing. I don't think I ever watched that. Andor, I never watched. I know that. That I do have to watch. How many episodes is there? There's 12. One season. That I could watch. What else is there? Of course, I watched the Book of Boba Fett. So I never watched Solo. That is one movie that I never watched, and it actually makes me upset. I never watched Solo. I don't know why I never watched that. I don't know why I'm just looking through like Star Wars stuff right now. Why did I never watch Solo? I don't know why I never did. Nothing on. No updates right now. That's a 2-hour movie. Interesting. I feel like Star Wars was ruined, but also like made good by Disney. I don't know, because like stuff with like the Book of Boba Fett, The Mandalorian obviously saved it. I don't know. Hmm. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Nothing else is going on. So, Chris Paul had a great talk with Spurs coach Greg Popovich and was sold on the culture and opportunity to help elevate the game of Victor Wembanyama. CP is eager and motivated to showcase he's still an elite guard in this league. Well, I don't think elite is the word to use, but if you want to say that, then you can, I guess, do that. I don't think elite is the right word, but all right. If you say so. So it's $11 million deal. Okay, that's not bad. 1 year, $11 million. I mean, I guess 11 million is fine. I mean, they're not really spending. Oh, who did Jonas Valanciunas sign with? Okay, we got another move, guys. Jonas Valanciunas, the Washington Wizards. That is so incredibly underwhelming. That is actually sad. Three-year, $30 million deal with the Wizards. That is so underwhelming. Was there really no market for him at all? What the hell are the Wizards? You gotta be kidding me, bro. I thought he was going to like the Lakers or something. Like, what? Adam Schefter, do not retweet this. What the hell is going on? Like, this is actually an impact player. Why the hell is he going to the Wizards, bro? What the hell have we come to as a... That's just so sad, man. Like, I can't even wrap my head around that. I can honestly not. The Washington Wizards. Why is it now dark? Wait, how did it get dark out? How did it get dark? What the hell is going on? Why is it now all of a sudden dark? Like 15 minutes ago, it's all orange out and yellow. Now all of a sudden it's dark. What the heck is going on today? I still can't get over this Jonas Valanciunas thing, bro. Yeah, rebuilding roster. This is a... I can't do this. That is just... That makes me want to throw up. God forbid. That is so sad. Like, oh God. That just might be where I end the stream, bro. Like, that is just depressing. I don't know, chat. I'm just really waiting for the Paul George signing. What time is it? 8:47. We'll go till like 9:30. If nothing happens, I'm done. Anything like I'm just really just waiting for Paul. I'm trying to stall until something happens with Paul George. I don't really know. Lane Johnson, oh boy. Lane Johnson's now tweeting out the eye thing emoji with the tag the Sixers as well. Hold on 1 second, chat. Why is he not on Twitter? That's annoying. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this up. Hold on. Hold on, chat. 1 second. I'm trying to figure this out. Trying to figure out something here. Hold on, chat. I think we found something. Like to. All right. Okay. All right, hold on, chat. We got something. Thank you, Mateo, for helping us out, so we can actually talk. Oh shoot! The audience. Why can't I? There we go. There we go. All right. We got something. We got stuff on the Stadium app. So are the Suns still contenders or just pretenders? I don't know. I feel like with the Suns, it could be like I think they need to trade Bradley Beal, I'll be honest with you. How they trade Bradley Beal, I don't know, because he has that no trade clause. I don't think they should deal Kevin Durant. That would just be dumb. Obviously, Devin Booker's not going to get dealt. But the problem is their cap. They need to get rid of Bradley Beal. Even if it's for nothing, you need to get rid of Bradley Beal, in my opinion. Yeah, right now I don't think they're contenders. I don't think they're I don't think they're either, I'll be honest with you. I think they're just kind of just there, like a 5th or 6th seed, kind of like from this year. I don't know. I just even with the no trade clause, I would just try to find a way to get Beal out of there. It's either you trade Beal or you don't have anything. Like you can't trade. You're not going to trade Durant. You're not going to trade Booker. Beal did nothing last year. And you don't have any draft picks. You don't have picks. You don't have anything. No. Yeah, a lot of teams are based on that's the problem with the Nuggets. I feel like the Nuggets they need depth, which is why they're trying to go get Russell Westbrook. Because they don't have any depth. Bruce Brown and Jeff Green were very instrumental to that championship, especially Bruce Brown. Christian Braun was another, but he's still young, so. Contenders or pretenders? Oh. Depending on what Boncaro can do next year. I'll say contenders for now, but it depends on what Paolo Boncaro can do next year. Hold on. If Paolo Boncaro can turn it, really take another big step, kind of like Tyrese Maxey, then they could be legit contenders. For now, I'll say contenders, but I'm on the cusp of saying that they're not. They are good, though. They're a good team. Because if the Sixers were better, if the Cleveland was better, if they weren't injured, they probably would have been in the play-in. I don't know. Yeah, the three ball was a thing. That's why they got Caldwell Pope, though. That's why they paid him a lot of money. So I don't blame him for the Caldwell Pope signing. Are you kidding me? Now this just ended too. Are you kidding me? Are you are you absolutely kidding me? We'll go for another half hour and then I'm done. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How does that end too? Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me today? That is BS, man. We'll go for another half hour and then I'm done with this because there's just nothing happening. No, Paul George said he owed them owed the Clippers a trophy in 2020, so that definitely went out the door. But I think it's the Sixers. It looks like it's the Sixers. Everything has pointed to the Sixers, so we'll have to see. I don't think there's like any other podcast on right now or whatever. I don't know, bro. Anyway, FaZe lost another grand finals, bro. Major four. Utah Jazz appear to be willing to trade for 1 to 2 solid pieces to entice Paul George to sign. Oh, that was 6 hours ago. I was going to say, what? I don't know. I don't know, bro. All these freaking shows. No, they're not like shows. I don't know. I don't know, shit. Please, I just want something with Paul George. Like, I know nothing right now. I don't know. I don't know, shit. If all right, so we got about 20 minutes left and then I'll end it. Um, So yeah, we'll see if Paul George signs with the Sixers. I swear to God, if I get off stream and then he signs with the Sixers, I'll lose my mind. I don't know shit. We'll gotta see. Bro, can something happen? Like, can these meetings with Paul George just like end? Oh my God! If Paul George announces that he is signing with um, the Sixers on his podcast, I will actually lose it. I don't know, Chet. This is not looking good. Well, it's looking good, but like it's not looking good until the stream ends. About 26 more minutes remaining. Oh boy. Twitter, Woj, put on your Twitter fingers, please. I would really like to get something. Everybody knows just making fun of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Well, people are more making fun of Kawhi Leonard. So, I don't know. I don't know anything right now. Man, I wish I was an insider. I could figure something out. Please, Paul George, just sign with us. Please, don't even go to the meeting. Just say we want to be like I want to be on the Sixers. Just don't even go to the meeting. Just say, give me, I'll sign whatever you want. Give me the max and let's go. Okay, so it seems like LeBron James is only willing to take a $19 million pay cut, is what I'm hearing, is what I'm reading right now. So I don't think $25 million to get Klay Thompson is going to be happening. All right, so we have about 20 minutes left, and then we'll end up here. But I don't really know what to do. Anything. I will take anything. I will just take anything at this point, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is just Paul George. I would do anything. I'll pay half your salary, bro. I will do anything for Paul George just to sign, bro. It's actually. I just want Paul George, bro. I'll take anybody at this point. I know Eric Gordon was a good signing. So what do we? So who got Drummond? Got Eric Gordon. I don't know. Twitter, bro. Just Woj, please give me a tweet, brother. Just say Paul George has agreed to the max with the Sixers. I don't know. This could happen tomorrow. It could happen over the night. I really don't know. If this does go into the night, then I don't know. Oh my god, bro. What did Yuri say last night? He said, I need to evolve to the next level or I don't fight again. That's a little. Yo, Chiz, what's good? I don't know. Yuri, I don't know where Yuri goes from here. I doubt he moves up to heavyweight. I don't know. I don't know what Yuri does. I mean, I think Pereira needs to go fight Ankalaev and then go up to heavyweight because Jamal Hill doesn't deserve a rematch. In my opinion, I don't think Rockage obviously doesn't deserve a shot. He just lost to Yuri. Yuri just lost himself. Um, Pereira already beat Blankahovic. So I would just fight Ankalaev and then win or lose, go up to heavyweight. I mean, if you lose, you don't really have anything. You're not really, I mean, you obviously have a loss on your record, but you don't have anything to lose. You've pretty much done everything at light heavyweight. And then you move up to heavyweight and then you go fight either John Jones, Stipe Miocic, or Tom Aspinall. I would assume John Jones would be the ideal fighter that you'd probably want to fight. I'll be on for 14 more minutes, and then we're going to then we'll end it, and then we'll maybe get on tomorrow and see if we have any signings. But not too many signings today. I feel like last year was a lot more. There was a lot more signings like right at the start of free agency. So I don't know. Like I remember like exactly last year at the start of free agency, Draymond Green signed his contract, and there were a bunch of other deals that were happening. But this year, not really much. As I said before, and I'll say it again, everything kind of runs through Paul George and the Sixers. Because there are so many guys meeting with Philadelphia, or so many guys that are interested in Philadelphia, that like once Paul George signs, people are going to realize that they don't really have, or Philadelphia's not really going to have a big money deal to go get them, so they won't be able to get a big contract. So, yeah, I don't think there really is much going on. Last tweet I got was from, come on, computer load, please. Last tweet I got was from the Prep Basketball. It might have been a repost actually from them. Yeah, just a repost from them. Put on a good performance to Prep in their in their games. I know they had a couple good games in the summer stuff. I mean, they have a really good team this year. I think the Prep is one of the better teams in the PCL. Obviously, Jaron McKee, Ellerby, obviously our good friend of the CR7 podcast, Olin Chamberlain. We'll got to get him on soon for an interview. Maybe I'll do my own interview with him. But a good friend of ours. Good friend over here, Olin Chamberlain. We'll get an interview with Olin when the school year starts. We'll probably get it more closer to basketball season. I don't really want to disturb the guys. I don't really want to disturb them during basketball season, so I'm not dead, but my hair's all messed up. I'm tired as heck too. Oh gosh. Oh god. 10 more minutes, guys, and then we'll wrap it up. I don't know, I'm just not talking loud. It's 9:20. 9:20 Eastern time, brother. Not much going on. We have 10 minutes for something to happen. And if not, then I don't know. Now they're saying it could be if Adesanya wins the middleweight title, they're saying he's going to move up and go fight Pereira for the middleweight title. Or the light heavyweight title, sorry. Tobias Harris drew 0 charges in 6 years with the Sixers. That's a crazy stat, not gonna lie. 0 charges drawn in 6 years. Paul George, Eric Gordon, Andre Drummond is a very fun, useful off his kind of space. So we gave I don't even know. We gave Drummond 10 years or 10 million or well 5 million technically used for this season. Eric Gordon, I don't remember. I don't know what the deal is with Eric Gordon, but we'll probably still have around 4 million left, I want to say, by the time Paul George is signed. So I don't know. We didn't get Caldwell Pope, which I'm kind of disappointed about, but it is what it is, honestly. It doesn't disturb me that much because if we can just go sign Melton or Buddy Hield back, then I won't be that disappointed. I think bringing back Melton is probably the better option because Hield's probably going to command more money, I would say. So we'll see. I think what's his face? Gordon got the veteran minimum, which is probably the best and a good signing for Philadelphia if that is the case. I think the most underrated or the most underwhelming signing had to be Jonas Valanciunas to the um to the Wizards. That is just so sad. Like how I don't know. Like how are you get expected to be like that big in free agency? Like a big piece that could be signed and then you just sign with the Wizards. Like that is the saddest thing ever, bro. 5 minutes, guys, and then we're done. I don't know, chat. Please, Paul George, you got 4 minutes, bro. You got 5 minutes, PG 13, and to sign with the Sixers. Come on, 4 minutes. Come on, baby. Oh, boy. 3 minutes, PG. Let's go. Sign with the Sixers, please. Come on, baby. We need you, PG 13. Oh boy, 3 minutes for PG. Two minutes, PG. Come on, bud. Come on, bro. I'm looking at everything. I'm looking all over Twitter, bro. Come on, just sign with the Sixers. I want to get my live reaction. I guarantee you he's going to sign like 10 minutes after. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, bro. A minute. Okay. I'll give it up. I'll give up. I'll count my losses. He's not going to sign on stream. Okay. I'll count my losses today, guys. Alright, let's wrap these things up. Oh my god. I was so hoping he was going to sign. Alright. That'll do it for the stream, guys. Make sure to subscribe, post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother in the Great Vlogs. Make sure to subscribe. What the hell's wrong with my microphone? I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Brian the Great out. Peace.